I promise. And don't look at me like that.
Anyway. Like what?
Wait. Okay, wait. Mholweni. Let's start over. So you've all seen me picking him up from the airport and you went through the motions with me. So I'm going to show you our journey from this day leading right up until our wedding, featuring yours truly. Say hello.
Stay tuned for some laughs, for some chaos, and even a look into our lives.
I hope you enjoy.
Me too.
So since you know from my perspective how I was feeling when I went to pick him up, let's find out how he felt.
Well, all I know is that I tried to find her through the window the first time and I couldn't find her. Then when I finally got to the pickup area, I was just happy, I guess.
You guess? Dude.
That's the best way I can explain it. I don't know, y'all. Shoot. Nah, but see, look at that face. That face of that man right there. He looks very happy to see his woman. So I think that should tell you the tale of how I felt on that day.
Looks like a man that's about to go and pay lobola to me.
I wasn't so happy about that.
I thought that maybe we should give him some rest since he had just come from... How long was your flight?
It was 27 hours.
Yeah, so from a 27-hour flight, and then the next day we'd start preparing for our home. Because while he was in the US and I was in South Africa, we were saving and buying furniture and house items and everything that we would have needed for our home, in addition to saving for the wedding and in addition to saving for a lobola.
I said it's a video from start to finish, so you can show it as like a before and after.
Yeah.
So if it looks ugly now, it'll look so much better at the end.
That's the plan, please. Do you need my help?
Doing this?
Yeah. I can do stuff.
Of course you can do stuff. But if I don't need another person to do stuff, then I wouldn't do myself.
Clearly this man was in work mode because I but it's fine. We continue.
I'm not gonna lie. Even I don't know what I said when I was doing that. But listen, advice for y'all men out there. When you get married, all of the hard work is gonna be yours.
Hey, well,
so just prepare yourselves, okay?
Who else was gonna do it?
Prepare yourselves. You know those movies?
Yes.
Where the married couples move.
I mean, I told you when we started dating that I want to be that couple. I want to have like videos and be like...
But no, the movies that end poorly always start out that way though.
I had to cut the video right there because we're just starting off our lives and this man is already talking about how movies like that end poorly. Bro, you okay?
Nah, bro, it's true though. I'm not wrong.
Nah. You are. They're in America, maybe, not in South Africa.
Bro.
I think that for about a week, maybe even 2, all we had in this apartment was the TV. And we literally came over every day. We brought my mom over often and just sat on the floor and looked at a blank screen.
Yeah, and this place was desolate.
Yeah.
Even the cockroaches thought this was nice and homey back then.
Oh, it was actually disgusting. So the obvious thing to do was to go couch shopping. And we did. I think we only went to one place really. And we ended up finding something that we really loved and we brought it home. Poor fool, I want to add. I went with my mom couch shopping. What were you doing, sir?
I don't know. What?
You decided to go and try out Legends and get a haircut.
Oh. Yeah, I did do that. I totally forgot. Not gonna lie though, it was nice to have a fresh, good cut after that because my barber abandoned me for months. You know, I had to get my hair right, and Legends was the perfect place to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember one of the cuts that you had. The guy pushed your hairline back, didn't he?
No, it wasn't my hairline. It was my fade. He did the fade all wrong, and then my waves, you couldn't even see them. I was so mad, bro.
Sorry, man.
This is why you just have to pick your barber and stick with him. Hope that he's a good guy.
Oh yeah, guys don't cheat on their barbers.
Nah, bro, that's taboo. You never cheat on your barber.
Anyway, back to our home. You're gonna let me that you wanted there, and if I got on the ceiling.
You can't hear. Because don't
We can put it like literally just by.
then the catching yako will be like here.
Yes.
It's not going to be all the way. So for now,
Unless you get like an extra long one, but then that's more expensive.
Yeah. Then if we get it wrong, let's put like
way up so that it
it can be like it'll make our wall look
roof ceiling
to the floor to make our wall look longer. Give that illusion. This is deep. This is a decent sized couch. This is a decent sized couch. One thing, Gomdwam, he'll always find time to be sweet and romantic. Were we shopping? And then you bought me these roses.
Oh yeah, I pretended to go back. I was like, we got to the register and I pretended to go back inside. And because we passed by these flowers, so I figured, okay, let me just pretend to go back and get something I forgot, and then I'll just get it some nice flowers.
I think stresses were also high because I remember being very snappy that day. So we were going to Home Affairs to have our visa interview. Him being the kind soul that he is, he was still sweet and thoughtful.
Looking like a granny. I didn't like how it was looking like bombatted.
Yes, perfect.
Making me want to sleep some.
He was calm as he usually is. Now, on the other hand, I was really nervous because I read that they were going to ask us questions separately and I didn't know what to expect. Anyway, long story short, we actually gave the exact same answers despite not knowing what we were going to be asked because we were telling the truth. So it was a fairly easy interview. The next day I resumed work and I had an assistant for the day because he came with me. We woke up early and went through my usual routine of taking the bus and getting to work on time. We got to work on time. Well, mainly because he was with me, otherwise I probably would have been just a few minutes late.
They decided to make me a slave at that work today.
A slave!
And they ain't even pay me. Did you know that?
Oh my goodness.
I had to look over these fixtures that indicated what teams would be playing each other, what times, what dates, their jerseys, and guess who didn't get paid? Not me. True. And it took me 2 hours. It took me 2 hours.
It didn't take you 2 hours.
It took me 2 hours, bro. It took me 2 hours.
It was a lot.
There was a lot of fixtures. It was
It's
fixture
fine.
after
I got
fixture.
paid.
Nah, bro. I should have at least gotten like $1,000 for the day, bro.
1,000 who are?
1,000 rand, bro.
From where?
From them.
I forget.
They're not cheap. They're cheap,
kisses.
bro. They're
I've
cheap.
given you 1,000 kisses since then.
It's not enough.
We went from working during the day to coming back to our apartment and finishing up with nesting and setting up. And today we were putting in curtains.
Can't even really call it finishing up because it's a constant process.
Yeah, true. We still haven't finished.
Still.
Growing up over the weekend, I'd always help my grandmother with taking down curtains, washing them, putting these pins back in, and putting the curtains back up. So it was time for him to learn how to do that.
I am a big human being if you know what I mean.
You do know that I'm...
I see when I want to that camera, bro. Put 60 of these in there?
Mm-hmm. Why do you look upset?
It's a lot, bro.
It's not that many.
Look how long it's taking me for just freaking 6 of them.
It's not that many.
What do you mean? You're not the one putting them in here.
I mean, I've got my own job too.
Making content?
No, apart from making the content actually.
What?
I have to put those other pins into the curtains.
Okay, so you're gonna put those other pins
Yes, equal amount.
Okay. You gonna be able to reach? The answer is no. She could not reach.
Always taking jabs at my height. Anyway, you don't even know how to put these things in. These are the things that I'm referring to. And see, I also had my own work and my own job to do. I wasn't just making content.
Nah, that's not really a big job then.
Okay, it's not a big job. Sharp. I'm gonna show them what you're saying. Okay.
It's easy work.
I want to show you guys the easy work. Jongan up. And then yeah, put it in there.
It's a lot simpler.
It really is just the same.
Yeah, Oksala, you are pinyeling here and pinya.
It's just the same because I can't see.
You didn't put that one in there. See? Easy work. Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, because it was easy.
It took you a good 10 minutes.
No, bro. See, look at my thumb, bro. It was crippled.
Right.
It was crippled.
Anyway,
It was crippled.
we went to East London because it was time for the man to be a man amongst men. We took the bus because flights were ridiculously expensive and we just didn't think about booking flights in advance.
Experience, I can now say I'm never taking a bus again to Eastern Cape.
Why?
Because when we got on that bus, not only was it packed,
My.
but we were in the back
Oh, it was hot.
and the toilet was stinky.
And it wasn't even a cheap bus.
No. Thankfully, we were able to move to the front of the bus because the bus driver decided to have mercy on us.
Once we moved to the front, I asked him how he felt about our trip.
Boring. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding. It's nice.
It's nice. You like it?
Yeah. I have a companion.
Tell me. Like,
I like having a companion while traveling. Imagine getting passed by a bus. Imagine it going so slow that you got passed by a bus.
I would do that.
A person got passed. Crazy.
How you do that?
Okay.
Are you not nervous about where we go?
Nah.
You scared?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm slightly annoyed that I have to clean. I'm slightly annoyed that I have to clean the first few days.
Yeah. Alright.
Wow. It is what it is.
When we arrived in East London, my grandmother came to pick us up and she was reassuring him, telling him not to be scared, not to be nervous, and that he's her only son. Why is this a tongue twister for me? Why on earth is this a tongue twister? What the heck?
Well, it seems like it's harder for you to say this than it is to say Massachusetts.
Baby. I love them.
What animal did the bacon come from? Oh, it's picnic.
Is there any other kind of bacon?
Bacon from
Really? They still call bacon? Huh. Yeah.
For now.
Eat. When they were finally on the same page, we went straight into work. We moved furniture around, covered it with sheets, light blankets, throws, anything that we could find, and we went straight into scraping the wall. So the rain falls on this side of the wall, which makes the paint lift. So we had to scrape all of that off first before adding a new coat of paint. And while we were recording content, my grandmother kept interrupting each shot.
And then, mid-paint job, the cows decided to infiltrate the yard. So I just had to go and try and pet them.
Pet.
Yes.
Pet them. He
Yes.
wants to pet the food. Nangu my guy eyo kapela inkomo. He actually did end up a kapela inkomo. Remember when you helped that brother with gathering his cows? Yeah, so I guess this was good practice.
I didn't touch them though, I just herded them.
Oh, it's called herding.
Yeah.
I said gathering.
It's the same
Is
thing.
it the same thing? Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, he was herding cows, so he did get enough practice. It's herding? Unfortunately, he didn't get to touch any of the cows, so we went right back into painting.
Pause.
Pause?
What do you mean by touch?
Anywho, we took a break and then got some street food and went back into working. My granny had this mirror that she's been wanting to put up for years. Unfortunately, I don't know how to use a drill, but he can. And we finished just before family arrived. That went on the whole night. On the day of my lobola, I did not sleep at all. I think I was a little nervous as well. The rest of my aunts and cousins hadn't arrived yet, and my mom was helping me to get ready. Didn't ngazutwala or do anything fancy, literally just isket ninsimbi and leave my hair as it is.
Yes, left back. Yes, left back.
While my wife was goofing around in her bedroom, I was sitting there confused because I don't speak Xhosa. See, but as you can see, I'm sitting there as intent as possible because well, you don't know, but I'm an American in a Xhosa household. I have to be as serious as possible. Then when they got up and they left, I don't know, it's a new experience, so I don't even know what to think. And I looked over to my uncles just to see okay, what do I do while I'm waiting?
While he was waiting anxiously, yadiafiki family bakwaza ngofika bonke, but bonke abo that were able to come, I was very grateful for, because they literally lifted my spirits and helped to liven up me, make me feel a lot less nervous. Most of them hadn't seen each other in a while as well, so it really felt like a reunion, and it was nice to feel uthando that everyone had for each other. Also, one would think we were having a serious conversation. Not at all. I was just telling him about how drowsy I was. And I think you can see it, Nasib Bam.
As my uncle was speaking to me, he asked me if I wanted to give a gift, an extra gift on top of what I'd already be giving for the lobola. And I contemplated, but I decided no, I wasn't gonna give a gift.
Why?
Because Uliko, she's not the one for. No, I'm kidding.
Excuse me?
Kidding.
Alright,
I'm kidding.
cool, sharp.
But I wanted stuff left over for extra stuff for our apartment and stuff so that we could be comfortable a little bit after the wedding. So
Yeah. I actually have a question. How did it feel when you finally realized that the lobola negotiations were done? You now have yourself a wife.
it felt like a huge weight was lifted off of my shoulders. Then I got up, stepped outside, saw my cows there, and I was like, yes, they didn't run away. And no, and then I just chilled. I mean, I didn't even know what to do with myself after it was finished. I mean, of course, it was supposed to be the celebration, so I kind of just stayed there and spoke with the guys who were speaking Xhosa. So I mean, I didn't really speak much, but I guess it was nice to kind of hang out there for a little while until the party got started.
When everything had finally died down, we decided to go on a date in East London, one last date before we come back to Cape Town and get back to preparing for our wedding, preparing our home, and just to de-stress. He was such a gentleman, getting my seat, ordering on my behalf. Yonge Tulanda that you can imagine that you've seen in the movies my husband did for me that day. Well, I guess my fiance at the time. Before we knew it, it was bye-bye cows and hello Cape Town, because we went right back to Cape Town. Focus on the road, sir.
I will focus on whatever I want.
I want to ask you a question, but you concentrate on driving. Describe my wedding dress.
How am I supposed to do that?
Describe what you think it looks like.
Perfect. I'll just say it's perfect.
No, man. Give me specifics.
Okay. I imagine it has a low back. I think it has straps rather than sleeves. Maybe. The front, I don't think it's super low. I think it's like right in the middle of your chest or something. I know it's all lace, or at the very least, most of it is lace, because I know you like the lace.
What about the shape?
Shape is, I'm sure it's body hugging up to a certain point, and then at some point, it like maybe at the bottom, it widens out or something. I don't know.
What about the second one?
What do you mean? Oh, you're a traditional one?
Yes.
I have no idea what that'll look like.
No idea.
No idea.
How long do you think my veil is?
I think it's pretty long.
Pretty long.
I think it's pretty long.
Cool. Next question.
Oh, there's more?
Yes. How do you feel now that you have paid lobola for your wife? Continue straight. Where you are.
I know, but I'm trying to see what's the exit?
You're gonna exit at exit number 60.
16. All
Yeah.
right. Now that I have lobola you, now I know that you are traditionally mine.
How does it feel, Galok, as an American who's never heard of lobola before?
It was cool to accomplish something like that. It's hard to place as much meaning as you guys place on it because it's not something I would normally do. But at the same time, it's nice to know that officially we're married, but I guess not like officially, but in the eyes of the country, we are. It's nice. So it's nice.
I think officially you're married, but legally you're not married.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. And what was your idea of lobola when I told you about it? Because I remember when I first told you about lobola, you and I were just dating. Well, we weren't even dating.
Take the exit on the left.
On the left. We weren't even dating.
When you first told me about it?
Yes. We were like just a few weeks into it.
Mm-hmm. When you first told me about it, I knew that I wanted to respect your culture because I know that since you're from a different country, your culture is obviously going to be different from mine. Gosh. Oh my God.
Oh, what's that?
No, it's just every time I want to switch lanes, somebody else does it before I get the chance and I can't. And I know this car can't accelerate fast enough. Anyway, what did I think about it? I wanted to respect, so I respected it. I thought it was cool. It was interesting because I didn't know in South Africa that you had to pay to get married. Of course, I didn't know anything about South Africans, so everything was new to begin with. But
you didn't think you were being scammed?
No, because at that point, I knew you well enough to know that you wouldn't scam me.
Scam you.
Yeah.
And at that point, you knew that you wanted to marry me? Because I promise it wasn't even like it was probably about a month if.
It's 16, so it's this one.
one.
Okay. If it was before we started dating, then no. But I still had a healthy respect for what it was at the very least.
Cool. Think I'm pretty?
Yeah?
Cool.
I love basketball, so I had to take a basketball break at some point.
I guess for me it was nice seeing you playing basketball. Felt like a movie would.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
So now let's watch.
But how do I make it not? White people things.
White people things.
Okay, life is simple.
This one
That one
looks
was the same way. This one's a mag.
You're boring.
You
are so
That works.
No, so just put this part on the floor and measure up. Yeah. And go to the side of this so that way you can get an accurate measurement. I'm in work mode.
Did you bring your level? How are you feeling?
Good. It's nice to work on my apartment. You know?
You're not nervous?
Not yet.
Sure?
Sorry, neighbors.
I don't know about you guys, but not personally, I enjoy watching my man do manly stuff. Even if it's simple manly stuff, I still enjoy it. I don't know, it gives me a sense of satisfaction knowing that I don't have to figure it out ngokwam and can you find someone or pay someone to have to do these things because he wants to do them and likes to do them and he looks good while he does them. And because our space is small, we opted for floating shelves instead of having a TV stand. I think it makes the space look a little cleaner as well. Ngoku bekshota some ornaments or something to put on the floating shelves to make them look nice.
You taking a video of me?
Yes,
Why?
because I like you.
I've asked him if she felt about something like this.
It's nice. It is very pretty
Why are you taking a video?
because I like you.
You're taking a video for a purpose.
Because I like it. Ooh, I like this one for the keys.
I do like this one. For the keys and
Yeah,
put my keys in. I don't know where you're gonna put your keys in.
I'll probably put them right there. Please stop throwing the stuff like that, like they're bowls.
This is a bowl.
A bowl,
Oh,
not
ball.
bowl.
Would you prefer this one over this one?
Which one?
is
Ooh,
deeper.
that one's deeper. Which one do you like?
Just for the sake of we'll have 2 sets of keys, this one seems more practical.
Yeah,
than this
I
one.
agree.
As far as niceness, yeah, this one's still nice. Although this one looks like it might be nicer than that one, as far as nice.
It feels like it's easier to take keys from this one than this one. I don't know.
Because you have nails. Disclaimer. None of the items that you see in our hands ever left the store in our hands.
I mean, technically they ended up leaving the store at a later stage.
Not this one.
It was still at H&M.
No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
Different day. Yes.
What kind of forgot I just want the phone?
Which one? Do you like that one?
This is the same as this, except it's just a different thing.
Really?
Now we get ready for the festivities. All of my friends came from America and you know the party had to start.
But of course, before the party started, we needed to get them up to speed on South African TikTok. Particularly South African TikTok challenges. Some of my friends were able to come through as well, and my family that flew up to Cape Town to come to our wedding. So we got everyone together before the wedding just so that they can get to know each other and just vibe and mingle. Anyway, back to us hosting our friends. I think one of the most beautiful outcomes from our wedding and having everyone fly in is that they were able to build relationships among themselves. Many of our guests are still keeping in contact with each other. They still talk to each other. They've built their own friendships apart from us, which I think is absolutely beautiful. That's what I really wanted our wedding to be.
By the way, Americans love South Africans, so if you make a friend with one, you're set for life.
And if you marry one. By the way, love, what is this dance called?
I don't know. Ask Kenton.
Okay. Why were you guys doing it?
He was showing it to me. They didn't tell me what it was called. He said it was from the South. That's all I know. And I tried it.
Okay, cool. Well, we taught them ipas because what is a South African wedding without ipas?
What you see here is called the electric slide. It's one of the many line dances that we have in America that's done at pretty much every cookout, every what we call barbecue. And we also did some Spanish dances and Haitian dances called bachata and compa.
I really like those.
Super fun partner dances.
And then Shem, we recruited two of his groomsmen to help move the bigger items into our apartment because I'm not gonna carry them myself. I don't have the strength. So
She didn't recruit us. She enslaved us.
I did know such. I asked nicely. Actually, I didn't even have to ask. They offered because they knew that the things had to be moved.
No, bro. Y'all gotta know. Once you get married, you have no say in such things. It's just enslavement.
Are you even happy in your marriage, dude?
That's a great question.
Wow. Okay. I think that's where the voiceover should end because what?
Alright. Yeah, tilt on the front this side. Because I'm gonna tilt it. I just want to see if it's attached to this bottom.
Alright, so you try you and me lift it, Alex. I want you to try to kick that cardboard and try to get it out of the way, okay? So you ready, Trey? 3, 2, 1.
Why are you making that face? Why are you making that face? You.
That old lady face, yeah.
It's my focus face.
Good job. Can you say that again? What you repeat
I
that?
said those types of towels are the ones that you just use randomly just to dry hands or just dry hands with a dish. Those are like specialty vanity type towels, mainly for decoration.
Right. We're paying lobola for you now.
That's what they said to me, but look, I still had to pay it, so.
And you'll do it again.
But everything is moved in.
Aesthetics can go to sleep now. Rip it. Ooh, careful. Rip it too much. It's really tiny. Yay.
Now here we are, finally, day of the wedding. And of course, me as the driver being wide awake, all of my groomsmen are dead asleep.
Not only were they asleep, but so was your wife on her way to the wedding. Anyway, that's a story for another day.